Okay, so this is going to be a tour of the Unreliable. Welcome aboard. So this is where you first come in. This is your entry point. You come in. It's a pretty big ship. To the right, you're going to find Ada.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Well,
Certainly, Captain.
let's have a
What would you like
joke.
to hear?
I hope it's a good joke. I don't think she's had a good joke yet.
Two atoms were strolling through Roseway when one of them exclaimed, "I think I lost an electron." "Really?" the other asked. "Are you sure?" "Yes, I'm absolutely positive."
Oh. Let's play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
There's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not going
What
to get
part of
into
the
everything,
colony would you like to
but you
discuss?
can get information about different areas here.
How can I be of assistance? I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
You can get in some funny conversations about her taking over the universe. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Here is the navigation terminal, so you basically just click it and all the places you can go. Or can't go because they're locked because I haven't advanced far enough. So now we're going to go. We're going to start down here on ground level. As you come over here, you have stairs going up. That leads up to your quarters right there. Back here, you have yourself a nice little workbench that you can use. Every time, when you go out on different planets and you come back, there are different things that are happening. I all the times that I've come back, check out my other video. It's Nyoka. Drunk. I mean drunk. Passed out, snoring, talking in her sleep. It's hilarious. I'm like, okay, that is cool. That is something you don't really see. Or you'll have, you know, depending on who you have for crewmates, 80 will be like, they're arguing. You see, you run up and they're having an argument. You just sit there and listen to what they're saying. It's a pretty good interaction. Now over here, gonna go to the second level. This is your respec machine. So every time you respec, that price keeps going up. So don't keep respecking all the time. Save it until you absolutely need to respec. Like, I wanted to see what the hubbadoo was with the science weapons, so I respect everything for science weapons. Which, I don't like science weapons. Back here we have our engine compartment. Hey, there's Parvetti. And they do different things around here.
I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
There's your power core. All right. So now we're going to go back down. Now we could climb up the ladder over there to go up top, but it's easy. I'd rather go to the stairs. Also close your doors. So we come up the stairs here, and on this level, keep going up, and this is your quarters, which gives you kind of an awesome view of outside space. That's part of the thing. Don't pick that up, though. Leave that once you've already picked it up. Items respawn in this game. And if you pick them up, you will have duplicates. Let's go into inventory real quick here. There's the holographic shroud. I don't even know. I haven't even gone. Somehow I got primal leather, and it's part of a friggin' quest, and I haven't even found the darn quest yet. Sometimes the items will disappear, but other times they will not. And if you pick that holographic shroud up, there'll be another one sitting right there. It's the same thing with the Mardet ID cartridge. Once you pick one up on the Groundbreaker, do not pick any more up. I had my other playthrough, before I realized it, I literally had 5 of these things in my friggin' inventory. Yeah, see, I've already done this. I don't need this key card anymore, but the problem is you can't get rid of quest items. That's the only thing that I'm kind of irritated with this stupid game is once you've completed it, I want to get rid of them. I don't want them stacking up. So you want to be careful. And there's Edgewater. As you complete the areas and you complete all the quests, that's from Roseway. Don't ask me how I got in here. Your terminal. And I've done all the conversations. You have your own bed you can sleep in. Formerly the proper affray. You know, I don't even know how heck this thing is. I don't know where I got it from. It just showed up one day. Like, what the heck? And it's got items on it that you can grab. I just left them. Now you have a storage container in your room. What I do is I store all the science weapons that I find and the different guns, and I guess we'll call them golden weapons. But trust me when I say just because they're golden doesn't mean jack. You could generally get better stats sometimes with other weapons. All different ones. Golden armor. And then these are just miscellaneous things that I've run across that they're not common. Like the Professor half lenses. Or the eye covering. Or the space aviator glasses. And then these are just different things. I'm not sure if it's leather or brain, so just different things that I keep. Came back to the ship and there was cows in there. I'm like, what the heck? So I shot them. I got experience points for them. So I kept the wool. Found that on the spaceship. Never saw that before. Was like, okay, this is kind of interesting. So I kept it. And then I'm also keeping any of the collectible toss cards. I want to see how many are in the game. How many I can actually get. And it's kind of interesting. They kind of look like baseball cards. Okay? Chicken feathers. There's been only a couple places where I've found chickens, and I've taken them out. Got some experience points, and I kept their feathers that I could keep. Um, Same thing. Run into a couple snakes. Kept them. I stored extra weapon parts, mag keys, and everything else. And that's it. And there's my room. Oh, what is this? Oh, the groundbreaker. Oh. Ha. Groundbreaker, that's a ship. So the first place is Edgewater. Second place basically is Groundbreaker. This is from Roseway. And now I'm on Monrock. Well, let's keep going. Now, when you first come up here, here is Sam's room. Put a bunch of stuff. I just leave it all on out. Bag of moldy sweetheart cakes. Rock hard and slightly discolored. Like going to Grandma's house. You see that bowl of candy there, like, oh, I'm going to snag one. You grab one piece, go to lift it up, and the whole thing comes up. Okay, nope. Now, I just got to do this real quick here. Where is it? Groundbreaker. I have a 100% positive rating, and I have 1% negative. That's because there was a poster on the wall in the bar, and there was absolutely no way for me to bloody take the thing without anybody seeing. I tried every possible angle just to find the heck with it. I already had a 100% reputation, so I just snagged it. Of course, somebody comes running up, and you have a choice. You can persuade, lie, or intimidate, depending on what your level is. I just always persuade. Thus got it. That was not the sign. I don't even know where I got some of this stuff. And these are the crew quarters. That's Sam, but he's never in here. This is Parvetti's. I found that in the groundbreaker. That's kind of cool, huh? There's a picture of her father. Oh. Yeah. I just leave this stuff alone. Her first tool, Spacer's Choice. She even got a plant, too. This is not Petunia the plant. This is not a petunia. I don't know if I'm gonna have to go back to Edgewater and kind of roam around and see if there's anything to find. I don't think I really found anything to put in her room. You know, Spacer's Choice. And then the room next to her is the Victor. Actually, you can get those on Groundbreaker. And then as you roam around, there's you'll find books that you can grab. I'm not going to go through all of this. Actually, I'll take up that heavy ammo, though. OSI Pyramid. Ooh. More books. The Vicar. I mean, you know, he's into books. I'm just going to go to this room here. And this is Nyoka's.
Detected. Dispensing vomit bags. Preparing bodily waste. Collection receptacle.
What? Seriously? She's still passed out? Wow. Different posters. There is... I found it. There's actually a rug that you can find that goes here. A Reptidon named Frida. Stuffed rat head. And it's funny is when you examine stuff like this, and then you talk, like if I talk to her later, you'll get a dialogue option to ask about it. It's kind of funny. And actually, this was on Roseway before I even got her. Things that have been found in the digestive system of a common intact cans of Spacer Choice salt tuna, other smaller bottle of purple berry wine, bit cards, the remains of last season's Auntie Cleo's darlings. Okay, is single-handedly responsible for a 10% drop in the population of petrorays in Monarch. Ah! She just hiccuped. That's her snoring. Okay. And then in here, gee, I wonder whose room this is. Ooh, candy bars. Terror and Monarch. Books. Violence is not the answer. Violence is the question. The answer is yes. Oh, that's something I found, that danger sign. So like I said, as you find things, as you're exploring around, they're for different companions, and they will, once you found it and go back to the ship, it'll say, hey, you've gotten this. And they put it up there. And our last room is Ellie, our medic. Kind of sparse. It's distressed. Bullet riddled leather jacket. Ooh. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. That's survivable, but ooh, that's gonna hurt. For flawless complexion. This is the poster that I grabbed at Groundbreaker that I couldn't get. So I took the negative 1% so I could put it up. The most Earth-like planet ever discovered. For disinfecting equipment, probably. Mysterious bottle of hooch. Old Saber. You find that in Edgewater, in one of the buildings. Alright. There's Felix. And then we come into the kitchen area. Now downstairs by Ada, there's 2 storage cabinets. I'm going to go over that in another video. But up here is, you basically have the 2 storage cabinets downstairs. You have this as a storage cabinet. Oh, that's the bloody hoop. I tried using this, but it kind of made the game a little wonky. So I don't put anything in there. And let's walk around the kitchen. It's it's a comfortable place. Comfortable chairs. Dartboard. Yeah. Place to prepare music. I think that's a radio. Little serving cart. And that leads down to the engine room. Bathroom facilities. Playing cards. Playing a board. You know, I wonder if that's an actual board game. Probably is. More stuff you'll find. Oh, and by the way, when you sleep and a couple days pass, every item that is out respawns. So you can pick this up, come back several days later, and it'll be back there.
Enjoying some R&R?
And then here's the last two refrigerators. So two storage units down below, which I'm going to end the video on those. The one in the in your cabin, which I stick all the golden weapons and armor that I find, um, items of interest, like I'm collecting the tossball cards. And I am a very good captain. In these two refrigerators, I provide enough food and drink for everybody. Yep, all drinks. Now, it's not every single drink in the game. Some I just don't really feel like picking up. It's like, oh, there's a lot of different ones. But again, same thing with this. This will be in another video, which I talk about how these things can affect your perception and everything else. And everyone is different. Basically, see how it says last 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 30 seconds. But those are kind of hard to find. The 1 minute ones are pretty good. That gives you kind of enough time to get through what you need to do on the setups when you need to do it. But as you can tell, they got a lot of purple stuff in this game. Oh, this is all purple berry, fizzy tea, juice, liqueur, punch, and a shake. Actually, that's the only that's the only one I've ever found. That's why there's only one there. I don't even remember where I found it. I should have freaking saved it. Wine. Actually, that sounds pretty good. I wouldn't mind trying some of that. Rum and something. And then all the vodka. There's blue. Notice there's only 3 of them. Green, orange, red, and yellow. So basically green, blue, yellow, and it was orange for a little while. Very common. But again, when you go to use these items, you can stack them. So if I want 1 minute, I drink 2 0G brews, and that 30-second stacks, and now I've got 1 minute to do what I need to do. So, and then in the other refrigerator, and that's not all alcohol, there's like water and other stuff over there too, so. All food. Base health, 25%. Plus 200% natural health regeneration. Last 2 minutes. The base health, 2 minutes. Most of these are 2 minutes. My goal eventually is to have at least a minimum of 10 each. And the purple stuff. Somebody really likes purple, because there's more purple stuff for drinks and food than it's like, what the heck? Purple berry bunch. Crunch. Lunch. Munch. I mean, come on. There's a bunch of crunch for lunch to munch on. uh, but as you can see, uh, 20 seconds. Wrapped it on meat. Mac and cheese. Pasta pack. Spratwurst. Tartar sauce. So, I'm a good captain. Plenty of food, plenty of drink. Oh, wait. Did I go down? Oh, yeah, I did. Never mind. Alright. So, there you go. That is the spaceship in whole. You got two primary chargers up here. Like I said, I mean, me, logical, drink and food, or food and drink, however you want to do it. Fun part's putting it all in alphabetical order.
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
Okay. This chest, like I said, I store all my golden stuff, special items, things that I never really saw before. And then we're going to end the video here. You've got two chests here. Basically, on this chest, this is where I store all my mods. I'm going to do a video on mods, chest mods. There's a lot to take in for that. And then on this one, I've actually broken it down. Spare weapons that maybe I want to experiment on, boost them up. One of the things you want to do is like, you want to see there's a Deadeye assault rifle. It starts out at a level 11. And it's only like 50 points to get it up to the next level. But by the time you get up to where I'm at, it's quite a bit. I'm going to talk about that in another video. Bits of armor. Actually, I got too much armor. Oh, man. I forgot about that. I am going to get... I need 2 more moon hats. And then I'm going to put them all on the crew. And I'm going to go into options and I'm going to have them wear the helmets. They're all going to be walking around with moon hats on. Oh, hilarious. I haven't busted these out yet. Optical, goggles. And typically I don't, you don't need to waste, if you're just using them for like a, one certain area to, do like a spell check. That's a sneak. That's lie. That's heavy. I don't really have the equipment in there. You don't need to waste your money because you're basically just going to equip it to get that little, you're going to equip it to get the skill bonus. And then you're going to equip it, keep it in your inventory. Which, let me go to my clothing inventory. Great example here. Oh, I don't understand why it does this. All right, hold on. Let me X out real quick. So, you get different types of equipment that do different things. What I'm wearing increases my long guns. Long gun just for the helmet, and then long gun for the gear. And then I add the hunter kit, which increases ranged weapon skill by 5. Excuse me. Then, depending on what I need, If I need to increase my tech, there's the helmet with tech. There's the armor with tech. Notice it's tech skill bonus 5, and then down below, tech kit. Tech skills plus 5. So that gives me 15. And I will go over this I got a couple videos to make on this game. There's a perk that you take that doubles the skill bonuses. Does not double the kit bonuses. So that would be 10, 20, 5. That would give me 25 added to my tech skills. Here is hacking. Hacking headwear, hacking armor. Lockpick head, lockpick armor. Now, there's 3 different headgear to this, which is the dialogue skills. Dialogue skills increases your lie, your intimidate, persuade. Getting a little tired here. That's why I'm going to end this really quick. So that'll increase that, and then depending what I'm going to be doing, what option works the best. Which, by the way, the higher the skill check, say it's a lie, let's sorry, let's say you have 3 options. You can lie, but it's going to take level 70 to lie. Or you can persuade, but it's going to take level 50 to persuade. Or you can intimidate, and it's going to be level 40 for intimidate. So if you have a level 40 intimidate, you can take that. If you have a level 50 persuade, you can take that. Or you have a level 70 lie. Well, here's the thing. And I have done it, I always save the game before I get into conversations. And I've tried different options. The lowest one, intimidate. Let's say it's intimidate. And it's 10. Of course, you're going to have 10 intimidate. You click it. Gives you 250 experience point. Well, let's say the lie is 50. If you can do that lie for 50, you won't get 250 experience points. You'll get like 500 experience points. You get a lot more experience points the higher it takes. Thus, I have 1 hat, which adds +5 to my leadership skills. But it gives me persuade, adds 7 to persuade, which with the perk means 14. Here's the Moon Man helmet. Lie, with the perk, goes from 5 to 10. And then intimidate. And then the last one I have, which I haven't gotten rid of because I don't really use it anymore. I did once or twice when I needed a higher engineering, because this adds 15. And with that perk, it actually adds 30 to engineering. It's like, oof. But the problem is it lowers your perception by 1. So, take it what you will. All right. I got more to explain than I do. Anyway, so there's the ship. Welcome aboard the Apex Transporter. Is that 2325? Cool. So I just have to stay alive for about 300 years and then I get to fly in spaceships. I could do that. I'll go into hibernation. Oh, wait, after 70 years, your body turns to glue. Goo, if you're rehydrated. At least according to this. Yeah. Outer Worlds is a fun little game to play. It's not as long as some of the other ones that I've done, but it is fun. They throw a bunch of little quirks in. Don't just use Victor. Just don't use Victor and Paretti. Okay? Switch them up. Switch them up. Like when I go on the groundbreaker, when I'm on the groundbreaker, I try to run around with Ellie and Felix because they're from the groundbreaker. And you get additional speech content. I played it out. I saved the game. I went through with Ellie and Felix and did every speech check I could. I got some interesting ones. Then I went and I did Victor and Parvetti. What do you know? I get different speech things. On Monarch, if you walk around and talk to people, say with Peretti and Ellie or Felix or Victor, and you just talk to people, they say different things. But if you have Naoki in your party, you get different responses from them. So it's pretty interesting. Depends on how you want to play the game. All right. Let's get this up. This was the tour of the Unreliable.